Hi, my name is Antonio Arroyo, and I'm on a mission to provide the world's best free resource for how any business owner in any industry can grow their business without getting a loan. And today, I'll be sharing with you how to double your income by using your dead leads. Now, before I begin, I want to let you know that having a huge ego is a good thing at certain times. But for this opportunity that I will be discussing today, you need to either put your ego to the side or you need to accept that this opportunity may not be for you. Because, in a nutshell, what this opportunity consists of is you're going to be sending your dead leads to another business that provides a substitute good in exchange for money. A substitute good is a product or service that consumers see as essentially the same or a similar enough product to yours. Now, this where you may be thinking, why am I going to send my dead leads to somebody else who's my competitor? They're my enemy. I shouldn't be trying to help them and send them leads. I should be trying to, suck them dry and never send a lead to them so that way they go out of business. And while that thinking may make sense, once you look at this opportunity and really dissect it, logically and financially speaking, doing this is a smart move. And that's because it's essential to realize that these dead leads are not going to buy from you for whatever reason. Your product or service may not fit the specific needs of them. They may think your product or service will not provide the solution they want. They may not enjoy the number of options you provide. There's a ton of reasons why somebody may not buy specifically from you. Another thing you have to realize is these dead leads are not free. The dead leads you've spent time, money, resources gathering them, and they're a sunken cost. You might as well try to benefit from that sunken cost, because if you don't, monetize these dead leads, it's just like throwing money away. You aren't going to see no ROI on those dead leads. But by sending your dead leads to a competitor, you have the opportunity to see a ROI on your dead leads. Another important thing is it's important to realize that some of your dead leads are serious buyers and are actually going to make a purchasing decision, just not with you. Like I said, there's multiple reasons why somebody may not buy from you, but just because somebody doesn't buy from you, that doesn't mean that their problem went away. If they didn't buy from you, that just means they may look for elsewhere for their problem to be solved. And that brings me to my next point. Realize if you're thinking, I don't want to send my competitors dead leads, it's okay, but realize that, you can't hide your competitors from your dead leads. Your dead leads, your consumers, those prospects are just one search away from finding your competitors. All they have to do is go on Google and search up, blank, and they'll find your competitors in about 2 seconds. So that really brings me to the lesson today that, some of your dead leads, like I said, are going to buy from someone regardless of if you want them to or not. So you might as well put yourself in the middle of the transaction and get paid when that happens. Otherwise, you're just losing money. So let me show you a quick example of how much money this can actually bring a business. Now, this is a fictional example, but this can happen at your business, just maybe at a different scale. So say, for example, we have business A and they sell a service for $1,000. Now, they convert at 33% and they have a net profit margin of 10%. So that means, for every sale, they make $100. And if they have 1,000 leads, they sell 333. So if they sold 333 leads at, $100 per sale of profit, the company A would make $33,300. Now, they'd most likely be ecstatic at this number. And what they do is like what every other company does, and they'd let those other 677 dead leads just rot. Just let them, sit in the CRM or just delete them. But what if business A decided to send its dead leads to a business B that provides a substitute solution? Business A understands these dead leads aren't going to buy from us. For whatever reason, let's just send them over to business B in hopes that they make a purchasing decision. So yeah, they send their 677 leads to a competitor, and this competitor, business B, sells a product business A sold a service for $750. Now, business A negotiates to be paid $150 every time one of their referred dead leads buys from business B. Now, if business B converts business A's dead leads at 33%, they'd sell 223 people. Now, at this agreement, business A would make an additional $33,450 just from sending their dead leads to a competitor. Now, these are leads they already had. They didn't have to do any additional marketing. They didn't have to service any of these people. They didn't have to do none of that stuff. All they did was took a resource they already had and moved it to another business. Now, another thing to note is that this can go both ways. You can send your dead leads to a competitor in exchange for money, or if you want more leads yourself, you can pay your competitors so that way they send you their dead leads. So yeah, that's the lesson today. Just by sending your dead leads to a competing business, you are able to double your income. So if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, and or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at faq@antonioarroyo.com or 510-556-3775. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.